That's right. We have the mayor of the city and county of Honolulu, Kirk Caldwell. Thank you very much.
Be here with you this evening.
Nice night for you because you didn't have to worry. You're already in there.
I tell you, it feels good not have to worry. 2 years ago, but I've been working hard on other campaigns, and the good news is Governor Ige is reelected, and I'm very happy for that.
Right, you've been working with his campaign along with former Governor John Waihee.
That's right.
And you just saw Mike Victorino, who seemingly is on his way, as well as Derek Kawakami.
And both of those we work closely with. I think we're going to have a good group of mayors with Harry Kim and Derek Kawakami and Mike Victorino and Caldwell. I think we're going to, it's a solid team, experienced in politics, good on policy. I can't wait for them all to come on board.
And I was going to ask you about that because often we see the four county mayors coming together to help influence policy on a statewide basis. How important is it to have the mayors all on the same page?
It's important. We work at it. We have a conference of mayors for all the counties, and we get together every quarter, and we do that to make sure we're in agreement. If we're not in agreement, how do we get on the same page? Because we recognize coming together, we can have real influence in the legislature and in the community as a whole.
Okay. We can talk a little bit about national politics, but first I'm going to talk about what's happening out at Hawaii Kai right now.
It's a close one again.
Tommy Waters last time
40 votes.
40, 41,
votes.
Whatever the number is.
41
he keep going back, and now he's trailing by 60 or so. But Trevor Ozawa, who of course is on the city council, this could influence the makeup of the council that you work with.
Yes, absolutely. Right now we have a council that's 9 members, and it's divided 5-4. There's 5 who usually oppose what I want to do and 4 who support. For a while, we had a group of 5 that we got a lot done. So right now, for example, on enforcement against homeless, these bills, 51 and 52, are stalled, will remain stalled.
Right.
I am hoping for a more positive outcome here. I have 2 years left. I want to do stuff. I've been doing things for 6 years. A lot of controversial things, but I don't want to back away. I don't want to waste this in playing politics. Let's talk about policy. When we disagree on policy, fair. Brandon Elefante, looks like he's going to win. He doesn't support our enforcement against homeless. I understand that, but yet we still come together on other issues. And I think, you look at Trevor, there are some problems here today. He's the incumbent. He spent over $400,000 to Tommy's less than $100,000 at 4 years in office. And something's going on out in Hawaii Kai that tells people they're not so sure whether they want him to come back for another 4 years, but we'll see.
And as we pointed out, 1,686 blank votes in that race. So the margin of victory or loss is probably going to be far less than the amount of blank votes. So that's interesting that people chose to just kind of step aside. You mentioned controversial issues. Of course, at the top of that list is rail. Any thoughts that you want to share as people think about that project?
There was a charter amendment that people voted for, and it's going down in flames.
It's hard to follow. It's 4 or 5 different questions that you have to read through.
We supported this amendment. It was to fix errors in Act 1 that was passed in special session regarding rail, where we got additional money, and it has to do with the quorum, which just means finding enough people to get together to actually vote and make decisions every month. They can't make decisions every month because they can't meet the quorum. This was to fix it. But yeah, you have to read 5 or 6 things. I read and I thought, in the old days, if it's not clear right up on his face, I would vote no. I think a lot of people voted no. I think a lot of people just left their votes blank, which means a no vote. And so now we're going to go forward for the next 2 years with quorum issues until we can try and fix it 2 years from now. And we'll work through this, but it's going to make it a less efficient heart board in terms of voting.
Okay, we got to get back to Joe quickly, but very quickly, being Democrats taking back over the U.S. House, how much will that help Hawaii? How much will that empower our delegation? Small as it is.
No, I think it's going to help. We go to our delegation all the time. We now have a delegation in the House that actually can make things happen for us. Again, on rail, it's going to be very helpful as we deal with the Federal Transit Administration. Disappointed about the Senate. It went a little bit more Republican, maybe in 2 years. But it would have been nice to have a Congress that was Democrat working with the Trump administration to get funds for rail, because we now need, we're going to meet the deadline set, but we're looking for that $744 million that they're sitting on to start giving us that money so we don't have to float as many bonds. But Howard, thanks so much.
Thank you, too.
Take care.
Mayor Kirk Caldwell, Joe, back to you.